All right. Oh, this looks different. This looks very, very different. What happened? All I see is black. I literally don't see anything. I hear music. But my screen is just black. Let's relaunch the game. It did not like when I alt-tabbed out of it. We're doing it again. No, you saw a frozen screen. Your screen was frozen. Object highlighting. Classic voice dialogue. Subtitles on. You saw nothing. Lies. Oh, I was like waiting for something to start up there. All right. So we just beat The Secret of Monkey Island. And we are starting up Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. I don't know if it's LeChuck's Revenge Monkey Island 2 or if it's Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. How does that work? How does that actually work? Monkey. Monkey. Monkey Island. There's an actual Monkey Island? Yeah, it's Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. There. Even though LeChuck's Revenge says first, it's Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge. Alright, just making sure we did it right. I'm just making sure.
Well, Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well,
It's loud.
it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Part 1, The Largo Embargo. Press A for audio commentary.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
I don't pay for nothing. I'm a pirate.
Tough guy, huh?
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
And who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
I roughs up on needs roughing up on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Lago Legrand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Like, I'm actually controlling him with the joystick. That's weird.
Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone. Oops, I think I broke the sign. Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone. I'd better not do any more damage. Thrifty dig for the treasure hunter on a budget.
Okay, the controls are very confusing. Thank you for showing me the controls. This is so helpful because I am using a mouse. This is amazing. So I can actually walk around. If you hold down right trigger, it brings up press left and right mouse buttons together to highlight them. Using inventory items. Hint system. We're not going to use the hint system. We got our verbs. All right, I don't know. So I can control Guybrush with left and right. And then we've got the cursor going around. It's very interesting. Very cool. All right. Well, I guess if we need a hint as to like what's interactable or not, we'll have that. Okay, I went to look at the door, but
Yeah?
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh.
How is the audio? Is it too loud? Is it just right? Is it too quiet? I feel like it's okay, but I'm not positive.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
He looks buff.
Aw, I want to be buff.
I don't think he'd like that. I don't think he'd like that. It says Woody.
That's me. Hey, don't touch that. It's not a toy.
Comfortable looking chair.
It's not for sale. Hey, don't touch that. It's not for sale. Hey, don't touch that. It's not for sale. What do you think you're doing? It's not for sale. Get away from there. It's not for sale.
Well, I'm not supposed to know that.
Nice peg leg.
Thanks. I made it myself. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Get your hands away from there.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me. Get your hands away from there. No one touches her but me.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it. What do you think you're doing? Everything's laid out just how I need it. Hey, don't touch that. Everything's laid out just how I need it.
What a cute little stool.
It's adjusted to my height. Get your hands away from there. It's adjusted to my height. Get your hands away from there. It's adjusted to my height. Get your hands away from there. It's adjusted to my height.
Pounds and pounds of nails.
I need all of them.
I need all of them.
Get your hands away from there. I need all of them.
Chekhov's custom organization. Who are they?
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below. The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill. What a dinky little door.
Hello.
Like, it's really important to him that his workshop be arranged just so. Very true.
Reminds me of a dollhouse I once had. I mean, my, sister once had. It's too small. Nice monocle.
Thanks. I can't see a thing without it.
I'm not dressed for wrestling. Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
I have some questions about Scab Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere, which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Any time.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
The who? You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote, deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Wow. That's some story.
Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh.
Only sissies use map.
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
What's up, Sean? How you doing?
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Sorry, cartographer joke.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, be my guest.
Wally. Wally.
Nice monocle.
Thanks. I can't see a thing without it. Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without me monocle.
It's a pile of blank paper.
Where is that thing? I swear I put it right here. I hope I didn't lose it.
Nice map.
Thanks. I'll never be able to afford a new one.
I can't reach it.
How am I supposed to work?
I've got enough.
Dang. I'm such a dope. Can't I do anything right?
The latest patch for Starfield
Oh,
came out for
shit.
PS5 again. Bethesda's listening. Did they actually fix it?
I bet my
You found
mum
a
would
baby
help me
turtle?
find it
Nice.
if she were alive. For crying out
Crimson
loud.
Desert got an update too. Nice.
I hope it didn't roll onto the floor.
Nice map.
Uh-huh.
I can't reach it.
I can't believe somebody would steal it. I'd go for help, but I'm afraid to walk around like this. I'm stuck here forever.
Stuck here forever. It's my monocle.
There's no glass in the window.
Okay, cool. Vichyssoise.
It's a cold potato and leek soup. It's too heavy. The fire's out. It's already closed. I'm no cook. I'm no cook. I bet it weighs half a ton. Sharp. My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that. He looks really into his cooking. Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Okay. Guess we shouldn't bother him while he's cooking.
Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail.
Well, I know the PS5 release was completely fucked when it came out for it, so hopefully they get it under control. Bethesda's not really known for their optimizations though, huh?
All I can see is water.
They're making an effort? Yeah, no.
Hey, hired help only.
It's not good. They're trying their best. It's not like it's like two people in their parents' basement.
It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge. Better leave it there. Don't want to hurt business. It's a metronome. No thanks. Too many bad memories of piano lessons. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced.
No, I don't. I expect them to do the job right the first time.
I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. Nice. What is he using to clean those glasses?
What is he using to clean those? Is spit?
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand. You there. Uh-oh. Give me my usual and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose. That's all I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Patching a game people ditched immediately is so silly. No, patching a game is good. Fixing a game and making it run is good. People pay money for games, they want them to work.
Largo's been here.
It's not like single player games are multiplayer games, you know?
Largo's been here. That's sick. I don't want to touch it with my hands. It's blank. Oh, yuck.
Okay. I don't see what they have to do with one another. God forbid a game be good upon release. Well, games on console, I don't think have much of an excuse because you're programming for one console. On computer, I get it because there's no way that you can possibly optimize for every possible computer setup and configuration, so they're bound to have to release patches to get things to work a little bit more smoothly, have things run better. There's always like unforeseen circumstances and stuff like that, things that, you know, your QA isn't going to catch and stuff like that, but yeah, I mean, patches do come out, but for console it feels a little silly because there's only one kind of console. There's only one PS5, there's only one Xbox. I guess there's two Xboxes. The S and the X, but when you're programming for one system, it makes it a whole lot easier than when you're programming for multiple ones. So, I mean, I get when things have... Some people are going to have a fine experience on PC and other people are going to have a completely different experience. So it usually takes time for things to, like, iron out those bugs and stuff like that. Especially for, like, big AAA games, which have a lot more running in them and under the hood than, like, indie games tend to do. But when you have a game studio like Bethesda, which literally has a track record of games not running out of the box, you would think that they would try to release something eventually where things just aren't completely fucked. I'm not trying to defend AAA studios. I think that games should be better optimized, and there shouldn't be games like Unity and Assassin's Creed Unity and Cyberpunk 2077 where they come out in the state that they are, but the same thing can be said about Starfield or Skyrim or Oblivion or Morrowind or almost any game Bethesda, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. Like, all of those games had issues, whether on console or whether on PC, and people just giggle and they make excuses for Bethesda. You know, they literally call them Bugthesda, but they like turned a blind eye to all the issues, and the community's the one that ends up cleaning it up. And yeah, that's kind of fucking stupid. But no, I think patching a game is not silly. I think patching a game is the right thing to do. By no means is fixing a game and making it run properly on whatever it is silly. If people paid money for things, they expect it to run, so it should. And yes, more games should run out of the box. But you would prefer a studio just abandon a game? I don't understand that. Do I think patching Starfield would generate more sales? Maybe. It could. If people hear that the game now runs better, yes, they might be willing to put money into it and buy it. Let's say someone doesn't have a PC or an Xbox and all they have is a PS5, but they waited, they saw the reviews and saw Starfield wasn't running properly and it had game-breaking glitches and it crashed all the time. Yeah, they might be like, well, yeah, I'm not buying that. But then once they find out it's running, yes. No, I think it's fucking ignorant and stupid to think that a studio shouldn't patch their game. Well, they probably should just abandon it because it's not going to generate them more sales. That is a really ignorant take. Of course it is. You don't have a gaming PC, but you also bought Starfield before you even saw any reviews on it or anything to see if it ran or not. I think they should release a quality product too. I do too. I don't disagree with that. But also, if the thing has issues, yes, I think they should make it run properly. So they should just leave the broken mess and just abandon it. You know that's not goodwill, right? Like, yes, I did not hit the pause, but maybe it pauses on its own. That was weird. Like, yes, I think studios, for financial reasons, yeah, we're not talking about this. I don't think you understand things. I'm not having this conversation. I'm not having this conversation.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
Oh, yeah. I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning. But if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait. What am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
I know you won't, lols. What? I don't know what that's in reference to. Most of my income comes from businesses doing well and fixing a game that's 3 years D is a not quite a cost to income ratio. I also don't invest in Bethesda, so I couldn't care whether they fix a game.
Hey, hired help only.
It seems like you don't have a very good grasp on how business works and runs. And I advise you to do some like research and stuff to figure it out. It's fairly basic. It's It's fairly basic. It can get really complicated, you know. Low understanding, you know, to like understand stuff, but then it gets more complicated as the more in depth you go, but it seems you really don't have an understanding at all. At all. People want products that work. If the company releases a product and it's not working, a good company will dedicate time to get it working. Bethesda released the game on PS5. It doesn't matter whether it's 10 years old, 1 year old, 6 months. The game needs to work. So they are going to dedicate that time to get it up and running. That's good. If a studio abandoned that game, do you understand the amount of bad will that that would put forward? You're already maybe teetering on whether you're going to be making sales or not. And I agree that a game should be released in a better state. And Bethesda should have known better than releasing that. I don't know how something like that happens. Maybe somebody hit the wrong button. Maybe when they released it, they accidentally released the beta patch rather than the finished version. Sometimes weird things happen along the way. Like there was a line of code that just was like not supposed to be in there for the end and they hit the wrong button. Who knows? Any number of things. Shit that a company should catch, regardless of what happened there. If I bought a game and I paid $70, I have no idea how much Starfield costs, but that's the standard price of AAA games nowadays is $70. So if I paid $70, I want my game to run. I want my game to run. And it hurts a company more by mass people getting refunds and sending things back. It does a company better to keep that money you spent and to invest the little bit of extra money it is to get that game running again. Video Game Society allows trash to come out. That's kind of unacceptable because most people realize this is happening more often than not. Well, this is a standard thing that happens with Bethesda. Bethesda's kind of, the fans of Bethesda games are kind of like the Pokemon fans. Pokemon fans don't care if they're getting garbage shoveled into their mouth. They just open their mouth and go, more Pokemon, please. And that's the way Bethesda fans are, too. They don't care whether the game has bugs and glitches and crashes and all that. They just open their mouth and they go, more Bethesda slot, please. So why buy a Bethesda release date game? I won't buy a Bethesda release date game. I'm not defending Bethesda. But I think at the end of the day, well, maybe not. I don't know. They're clear. If people keep buying it, then they're going to keep making things. I don't know what Todd Howard is doing, and I have no idea how he controls things over at Bethesda, how they publish, how they produce things. I got no idea. Whatever's happening over there, quality control seems to be at like 65%. No, Cyberpunk was forced out because the CEO stepped in and said, you have to put something out now. We're not letting you, like, finish this game. They stopped development and said, no, we're pushing this out. Cyberpunk, if you know anything about the development for it, was being under development for an extremely long time, and it was getting closer to release, but they wanted more time to finish up what they needed to like put it in the right state, and they had it in a good state. It was in like a pre-alpha state when they released it, but it wasn't in a finished state. There were things that were like in place, but it clearly wasn't done. But that's when the chairs step in and go, no, we've invested enough money in this, we need the money this quarter. They go, you're shipping it. So then they have to knuckle down and put out a product that they knew wasn't complete. I don't know what happened with Starfield. Starfield released in a very big messy way too. I don't know if that's a Todd Howard thing, if that's just what Bethesda does on their own. I don't know. I'm also not sure whether Bethesda is a publicly traded company or not either. I think that they are. Yeah, they're owned by Microsoft, so who knows? They weren't always owned by Microsoft. Just trying to test and pass a product, clearly not working, but the higher-ups don't have any understanding of the day-to-day. No, there is definitely a disconnect between... Well, I don't know if it's a disconnect. That's probably why Sean said Bill Gates, yeah. But Bill Gates doesn't own Microsoft anymore. He he doesn't run Microsoft anymore. He stepped down a while ago. I don't know if disconnect is the right word because I actually don't think it's a disconnect. I think there is a disconnection, but I don't actually think it is. I think it's money. I don't think that the higher-ups care whether the product works. I think they care whether it's going to make money or not. And I don't think that that's a disconnect. That's something totally on its own. Yeah, I don't think the chairs care whether the product works or not. They care whether it's going to make money or not. And I think there's a difference between that. I think that there is some disconnect for sure. I think a lot of wealthy people's reality is maladjusted. But that's a whole different story. It's a whole different can of worms. And I think there's a big difference between comparing what Bethesda puts out and what the CD Projekt Red puts out too. I don't know what you're talking about. She works in hiring for Citigroup. Okay, lol. Why is that lol? And she product tests working with her tech, but whatever. What are you saying? A lot? No, you're not. I'm like missing like a ton of information, like a ton of information, and you think you're making points. You might be thinking it in your head, but you're not typing it out. Like there's a lot that you're not saying. You know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I need you to explain it. I'm off the wagon. I'm sorry to hear that. The new Expanse game does look very Mass Effect-y. I think it was made, I think Expanse is made by the people that made Mass Effect. I think they're former BioWare employees. So, I mean, I guess that's probably why. I think that was like the whole idea behind that was that. At least I think. I do need to shut it down, but I don't need to rant about banking groups. I think you've got like 8,000 thoughts in your head right now, and you're not expressing all of them. And it's cool. If you want to try to express them, go for it. But there is a disconnect here. It was more on rails directed experience. Oh, I thought they presented it as like a big open world action RPG kind of thing. I thought that was like what they were attempting to do. I don't know then. All right, I'm gonna add the spit.
Yep, it's Largo's.
How do I?
That's sick.
Right. No. How do I select it?
Yep, it's Largo's.
I don't want to look at it. I want to select it.
That's sick. That's sick.
Right. I know. No, I want... How do I make that just, like, stay up? I can't.
Thrifty Dig, for the treasure hunter on a budget. Thrifty Dig, for the treasure hunter on a budget.
I don't want to look at. I want to use.
It's too heavy. That's sick.
Okay, so I could pick up...
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that. That doesn't seem to work. That's sick.
Okay, so it's not letting me pick up the... It's not letting me use it. I thought I was going to use the spit in the Vichyssoise. But I guess I can't.
Can't dig that, Daddy. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick.
Okay. So it's letting me get the knife, threaten him with the knife.
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that. Excuse me.
I can't concentrate with you talking to me.
So the spit isn't it though. All right, so the spit is for something else. Got it. It's called the
The Buckies might
Expanse
see me.
Osiris Reborn.
And there's no glass in the window.
If I think about my wife's work or my portfolio anymore today, I'll probably start making poop balls and catching invisible butterflies. Well, then don't think about it anymore. Missed the whole conversation. I had to consult my strategy guide. That's fine, dude. We were just bullshitting. $100, yeah, based on what I saw of it, yeah. Alligator.
Oh, isn't that cute? I could lose a finger doing that.
No.
I could lose a finger doing that.
No.
I could lose a finger doing that. It's tied to the post. And it's securely fastened. I'm not holding it.
20 pages, hard copy. Last strat I got was Brady or Prima for Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, I haven't bought a strategy guide. Sean likes his strategy guides. They make some nice ones nowadays, like hardcover ones and stuff like that. I haven't used a strategy guide since kind of like the internet took over. Once I found GameFAQs, I don't think I ever bought another strategy guide. Oh, that's not true. I think I've bought a couple of others. I think I bought one for Lightning Returns, like a hard copy of that one, and I got one for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I got one for that, but I think I think the Final Fantasy Lightning Returns is the last one that I bought. And I haven't even beaten Lightning Returns. Never even used it. All the effort that goes into it. People that make strategy guides are crazy. I wonder how that worked. Like, how did strategy guides work? Does somebody sit down and play thousands of hours of this one game to like figure things out? Or does like the company like give people like insider information, like how things are going to work and how they should approach things and stuff? Like, I have no idea what they go through to do that kind of stuff. I'm actually really interested in like learning how that works. I hated Final Fantasy 13. Is Lightning Returns good enough to change this? I I like Final Fantasy 13. 13-2 is a better game than 13. You only have 2 characters. My biggest problem with Lightning Returns is that you only play as one character. And to me, like, a JRPG needs multiple characters, and I don't want to just be one character. I like being able to have, like, different party members and stuff like that, and Lightning Returns is just one character, so I like Lightning. She's a really cool character. She's probably the best female protagonist in a Final Fantasy game, by far. I don't care what anyone says about Aerith or Tifa. I'm a Lightning stan, but, yeah, I don't know. I've never beat the reason why I never beat Lightning Returns is because there's a clock on it. I can't deal with that kind of stress. If you put a clock on a game, I quit it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried multiple times and the anxiety and stress is too much. Did I like 10-2? I did like the girl troop. I did like it. I did like 10-2. I liked it a lot. 13-2 I think is mechanically a slightly better game than 13. I think 13 has like some story issues that are, it's just like very confusing about what's happening. I hate Majora's Mask because of the clock. You can reset it, but fuck you. I don't want to worry about it. Yeah, I don't want to worry about it either. Yeah, I like 10-2. And I like 13-2. And I think gameplay-wise, I like Lightning Returns. I just can't get over the hump that's the clock that's on Lightning Returns. I think Lightning Returns is an interesting idea. I just don't like the clock. And I've read over and over that you have more than enough time to do the things that you want to do, as long as you're like utilizing the mechanics in the game. You can like stop the clock briefly. You can earn like whatever these points are. I forget. There's like a currency or something, and you can use that to stop the clock from ticking down for like a set duration of time. It's like an hour or something like that. You got the strategy guide off Amazon. It's not very good. Why is it not good?
Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
You're supposed to leave these things open. I'd have to have a room first.
Nice.
Be with you in a second.
I don't think I'd get away with that. Busy guy.
It's taken me some time to realize, but you're not... So there's like a little arrow that's pointing to the actions that you can perform. You are not pointing your joystick towards the arrow that you want to select. You're just hitting left and right to decide which one. Took me way too long to realize that. It doesn't have everything on here and it leaves out certain things. Well, I mean, Starfield is a really big open world game. I imagine that would be really hard to have everything. What do they leave out? Radio Prima, I can't remember. They would have full page artwork, which made it fun to look at, like a magazine. I don't remember that, but that's cool. That does add quality to it, yeah. Most of my information on Starfield I've been getting from Google and YouTube videos. If I ever need to look something up, Sean, that's what I usually do. I usually look at... I mean, it used to be GameFAQs, but once, like, the internet took over, it's either, like, Reddit or YouTube. Yeah. It's hard to put everything down on paper or text, especially if you're going to deal more detail-oriented than most. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot going on in Starfield, and maybe they just felt like there wasn't enough to be able to cover it.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Starfield does have a lot of randomly procedurally generated content. So for the main story bits, all of that is designed, handcrafted content. But then they have, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of other randomly generated planets. So there's a lot of, yeah, randomness that can happen on there, which would make it impossible to cover. Now, I don't know Sean's strategy guide, but yes, it does have a lot of procedurally generated stuff. So I think I'm not sure how the side content works, like the side quests and stuff. I don't know if that requires you to go to procedurally generated things or not. I know that the story content is all handcrafted, but I think everything else outside of that isn't. So I'm not sure. So I don't know how that would exactly work. I've never played Starfield. I have zero desire to play Starfield. I'm just going on the little bit that I learned. Sean would probably be better to answer those questions for you.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Okay, well, we have the knife, so we can get rid of that little lizard there. Can I go over here? Oops.
Hold it right there. That's a private room. No going up there.
Okay. You're still waiting to try No Man's Sky 2? I regret not buying No Man's Sky when it was like $5, just because I'm curious. Just because I'm curious.
It's tied to the post.
I don't know if I could get into a game like No Man's Sky, but I'm curious about it.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Cheese squigglies. One of my favorites.
Ooh, cheese squigglies. Pick them up.
I don't want to steal his bell. I feel bad enough setting his alligator free. I'd have to have a room first.
Open door.
Nice. They look pretty old.
Or they put out a patch recently? Yeah, well, they're constantly... they are developing...
Who let you into my room?
I, thought it was my room?
Well, it ain't. So get the f out of here.
Man. That's fun that there's like time things. Yeah, they put out a patch. They're eventually going to put down No Man's Sky. They're developing a new game. And I think a lot of their attention is going to move towards that. This might be one of the last big patches that they put out, but they've been supporting it for a really long time, and No Man's Sky released in really bad shape. Again, it's one of those ideas is that, like, abandoning that game would have been terrible for that company. They stuck with it. They dug that game out of a hole that they had. They kind of, like, oversold and overpromised it, and they've, like, met, I think, just about everything that they ever said for that game above and beyond. They've done a really good job supporting that game. I have a new thought. Maybe patching a game in order to release a big release of a DLC may be profitable. It can be in the long run, especially if you have a... I don't know if you would call No Man's Sky a live service game. I don't think that it is. But it's definitely been a, like, labor of love for them. It's kind of like Minecraft. Minecraft is a open world crafting game, but they have been like releasing content patches over and over and over again, like just adding small little things, new twists and turns to the content Whereas No Man's Sky is doing much bigger stuff. I mean, it keeps people invested in the game, you know, long term. Get people back on board. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe not anymore, but when they started out, yeah, they were a small indie team. They didn't have many people on board. They might have a much bigger studio now. No Man's Sky has raked in a ton of money at this point. So they might have had the ability and ability to afford to be able to hire more people to help churn out content and develop new games. They've been working on a new game for a while now, while also supporting No Man's Sky. So I imagine that their studio has grown decently. I don't know anything about Terraria, so I can't really speak on that. Terraria is so much mod shit going on. Still going to be relevant for 5 more years. Well, there always will be a player base for Terraria. I know Terraria is a lot like Minecraft, but 2D rather than 3D. That's kind of where my knowledge extends to. I don't know about like support and all that, but yes, mods definitely keep things more. Adding more content to the game goes a long way.
What are you doing in here again?
Okay, so I need to be able to get into his room again. I didn't realize we were on a timer. Top 10 seller of all time and copies sold in regards to what? Like every game ever?
Nice.
Scram, kid!
Okay, no, he's in his room. I don't know why, but I find that hard to believe. Terraria? Selling games of all time. Best selling video games. Tetris, then Minecraft, then Grand Theft Auto 5, Wii Sports, Red Dead Redemption 2, Mario Kart Deluxe, PUBG, Terraria's number 7. They've sold 64 million copies. That's really good for an indie studio. That's why I doubted it. No, Tetris is the number 1, and that's just because of how many varieties of Tetris have come out over the years. I think if there weren't like 8 billion versions of Tetris, Minecraft probably would be number 1. Minecraft is probably number 1 in just being one game sold. Tetris has been sold so many other times in different formats that, yeah. Then The Witcher 3, Super Mario Brothers, and then Human Fall Flat. I don't even know what Human Fall Flat is. Overwatch, Sims, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's a Nintendo Switch one. Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow. Wii Fit, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Hogwarts Legacy, Payday 2, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario Kart Wii, Breath of the Wild, and then Cyberpunk. That's the top 25 best-selling games of all time. I don't know what they mean when they mean Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm assuming they just mean the original game. But they've re-released Sonic the Hedgehog multiple times, so. I don't know what Human Fall Flat is. I've never heard of it. Like, I've literally never heard of that one. Every other game I've at least, I may not know it, but I've at least heard of it. I don't know Human Fall Flat. Puzzle platform game. It's a physics puzzle game where players play as a customizable human referred to in-game as Bob. Players can make him grab objects and climb up ledges using both his arms. Oh, it's one of those games. Oh, that sounds awful. It's a physics-based game, so it's one of those games where the character's like flopping around or something like that. Yeah, that I haven't even seen a video of it. But yeah, Terraria's up there. They're number 7. $64 million at 25 cents. I'd be so thrilled to be that rich. I mean, Terraria definitely is more than 25 cents, right? Maybe it sold well on mobile. I don't know if it's a mobile game. Maybe that would make sense. It is on literally everything. Literally everything. Literally everything. It released in 2016. Windows, Mac, Linux, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, iOS and Android, Stadia, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2. It was originally released as a PC game, and then it was ported to everything else. I don't know what it is. I have zero idea. So.
Nice.
Brett! Squeakies.
Nice. It won't fit in my pocket.
Okay, open it.
Nice. It won't fit in my pocket. Nice.
Oh, maybe if I put like cheese or something in that?
It's just a bucket.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Are these the guys from the first game? The men of low moral fiber that were like making a circus? Is Cyberpunk the game that lets you look at your floppy while you create the character? I think so. I mean, there's multiple games that let you do that, so I'm not sure if it's just relegated to Cyberpunk, but yes, you do get to choose your genitals, which you literally never get to see again.
Excuse me?
What is it?
Remember me? I'm Guybrush.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map?
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Gorbush?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Yeah?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
And search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
What? What is it? What did he say? Tell me already.
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation, so to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But...
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Dirtophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Fear of killer whales.
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Is that your rat?
Yes, we call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Okay, so I think I open it. Then I go in here and I get cheese squiggles. And I put cheese squiggles in the box. Okay, and open box.
Nice.
So maybe I have to do something else with the box to keep it open?
It won't fit in my pocket. That's sick. I don't think that'll work. I can't dig that, Daddy. My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that. One of my favorites.
All right.
Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks. Not responsible for stains left on clothing. He looks nice enough.
Somehow was, and I was like, oh great. Well, someone was playing it, making a character. Yeah, might be. It could be. There's a bunch of games that let you do that, so maybe. Cyberpunk is definitely more than Donger Simulator. It's a very, very small part.
What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean, clean, clean.
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
I got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Catch up? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you. But I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Do you do alterations here?
Alterations? You mean change the numbers on your food stamps? You got some nerve.
I'm sorry. Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't. It's sparkly clean.
No ticket, no laundry.
But I need my laundry. All right, I don't know why I need laundry. So I needed to go to the wood dude. Nope, not you.
Starved to death in here.
He's gonna die because we stole his monocle. Not my fault.
Yeah?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Nice peg leg.
Thanks. I made it myself. Hey, don't touch that!
The Conan the Barbarian or something, and when you're swimming naked, it wiggles like a fish. Conan the Barbarian? Oh, they had like the Conan MMO game. Oh, no, he's here.
I think he wanted me to polish it for him.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Nice. That wouldn't be wise. That doesn't seem to work.
Conan Exiles. That sounds right. I have a bucket. It looks nicer here than it does here. Okay, but can I go in his room again?
Nice.
I can.
There's strange little white bugs all over it. It's empty. It's already open. Messy, messy, messy. Largo could be back any minute. I don't see anything special about it. Then again, I never really have understood art. Nice. I don't like to get naked in other men's rooms. They look pretty old. I'd better not touch them. It looks like somebody's trying to grow penicillin. It's stuck open.
Nice.
I don't like styrofoam. It's bad for the environment.
I think that's all we needed was the toupee.
You again? I was just leaving.
Okay. You think I put the toupee into the soup?
I don't think I should do that. That's sick. I don't think I should do that.
Really?
I don't think I should do that. I don't think I should do that. I don't want to polish that. I don't want to polish that.
Yeah, it looks like it's only those things.
I hate fruit cocktail. I hate fruit cocktail.
So?
Excuse me.
I can't concentrate with you talking to me.
He looks really into his cooking. I can't dig that, Daddy. I can't dig that, Daddy. And there's no glass in the window.
Okay, here is the big premiere of iMuse.
No.
Right?
Yes.
This is the biggest, and I think the biggest ever, most complicated piece of iMuse music that was ever made.
We have like 2.
Okay, here is the big...
I want commentary. I want to play the game. Like, I'm trying to get him to walk. You have to control him to move. Alright, let's see if there's other places we can go to. We can go to the beach, cemetery, peninsula, Woodtick. So the town is called Woodtick. How do I go there? The A button. Controls are so
Nice stick.
cool. Free stick. Concept art. This is where the guys were. Gotcha.
Steamin' weenies. 20 feet. I can't pick that up. Looks closed. Looks closed. This door appears to be locked.
Nice.
Rapscallion Steamin' Weenie Hut. Place order here.
I would like to...
Looks closed.
Want to hang out at the Weenie Hut?
Nice.
He's back.
Ever tell you about the time I kicked LeChuck's butt?
Look, Guybrush, besides the fact that we'd all rather die than hear that story again, there's another reason you shouldn't go spreading that story around.
Largo Legrand is back on Scab. He used to be LeChuck's right-hand man. You don't want to get Largo on your bad side.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
A two-bit thug.
He's nothing but a low-down weasel.
So why don't you kick Largo off the island?
Well, we would.
But he was very close to LeChuck.
But LeChuck's gone forever.
I heard they never found his body.
That's because I blew it into 1,000 pieces.
Oh no, not this story again.
How's the pirate biz?
Horrible.
The sailing embargo has all of us pirates landlocked. We can't go about our business.
Some of us tried pirating on land, but it just didn't feel right.
What's this about an embargo?
The Largo embargo.
Well, it's not really an embargo. It's a tax on ships coming or going.
But it's a huge tax that no captain on this island can afford.
Including Dread.
That fool Largo doesn't know when to stop. He can't take more from us than we have.
Any idea where I could hire a ship?
You'll need to go to the far side of the island. And there you'll meet a man named Captain Dread.
Yikes. Sounds intimidating.
Not really, once you get to know him.
Of course, he can't take you anywhere until Largo lifts his sailing embargo.
Do you guys know any piratey songs?
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate. And if you listen to me gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people aren't too friendly, the weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive and Largo's quite a pest. But the thing I like about Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force, and no jail in which to ride.
That was beautiful.
Welcome back.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows? We don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
It's the stuffing for under my eye patch.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Weenies. We got all our weenies, weenies, weenies. All right, let's go to the swamp.
International House of Mojo. It looks murky. I don't want to touch it with my hands. I don't want to touch it with my hands.
What?
Looks murky. Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine.
Yay, mud bucket.
Creepy, but apparently seaworthy.
Oh, I didn't know what was happening.
It appears to be yo-yo string. I'll just take a little. Display model. Well, it appears to be bolted to the table.
To prevent me from stealing it.
Cat dewormer. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't have a cat. Skink toes. No thanks. I don't need it. And I feel bad for the skinks. Spider lungs. No thanks. I don't need it. I feel bad for the spiders. Tender touch pirate powder. Prevents stump chafing and eye patch rash. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't have an eye patch or any missing limbs. They're unlabeled. I don't think I'm qualified to handle them. And anyway, they're gross. Eau de Mojo. The mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri. No thanks. I don't need it. Voodoo's not known for its good smells. Ash to Life. The uncremating cream.
Hey, that's just a display model. Guybrush Threepwood. It's been a long time since you last came to see me.
About that jar I was looking at?
That's one of my most powerful potions. Brings the dead back to life.
I'll take it.
There are some complications. It only works on ashes, and the resurrection is only temporary. Plus, you need to bring me a sample of the subject's ashes before I can mix you up a batch.
Boy, voodoo's complicated.
Rules are rules.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo antiroot and how to turn it into the powerful, ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
No, she didn't.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
Thanks.
Do you have any of those ingredients with you?
I think I have 2.
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I got his liquid.
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I'll bring you more later.
Good. Now go.
Okay. Cool. That was progress.
Wart remover. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't have any warts. Bat wax. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't even want to know what it's used for. Fruit cocktail in heavy syrup. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't like heavy syrup. Fruit cocktail in heavy syrup. Golden tongue, the 5-day treatment plan that helps you talk to women.
Ooh.
No thanks. I don't need it. I don't have that problem anymore.
None of them say jar anymore. We saw them. Oh,
It looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly. No, that stuff's way too technical for me. It looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly. They're unlabeled. They're unlabeled.
all right. Well, we got some string, and then we learned what our objective is. So we have to dig up a corpse at the graveyard. We have to get a ticket so that we could get his laundry. Spooky.
The Ricketts. No trespassing. The Ricketts. No trespassing.
Oh.
Warning. Quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green tongue fever. It looks like it's been sealed shut. Stan's Cozy Crypts. A place to spend eternity, not a fortune. It's locked shut with a big rusty lock. The Quagmires. No trespassing. It looks like it's been sealed shut. Here lies Hank Plank. Does anybody recognize that name? He didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the funeral. Stan. Here lies Nibbles the dog. He was a bad dog. We're glad he's dead.
Oh, poor bad Nibbles.
Stan's Casual Crosses. For graves that don't need to dress up. Stan's Casual Crosses. Stan's Casual Crosses. Stan's Casual Crosses. For graves that don't need to dress up. Stan's Casual Crosses. Stan's
Okay, no,
Casual
stop.
Crosses. For graves that don't need to dress up. It looks like it's been sealed shut, but then again, why would I want to go in there?
I don't know. Why wouldn't I want to go in?
The Grave of the Unknown Pirate. The Grave of the Unknown Cabin Boy. The grave of the unknown drunk guy we found face down in his own vomit on the beach.
Oh.
Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred.
Okay, that's bad. Let's dig it up.
I can't dig that, Daddy. This is creepy feeling.
Very nice. And our pants fell
I'd
down.
swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
There once was a girl named Carrie who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried. No man commanded Jean-Louise, not on land and not on water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter.
Nice.
This ground looks too hard and dried up to dig. I don't think I need to see the remains of Jean-Louise. Here lies daredevil Jim McDowell. Hand of steel, leg of wood. Jim took every risk he could. A life of action, that was Jim's. Too bad he ran out of limbs.
Nice.
I don't think there's much of old Jim left to dig up.
We don't know that unless we try.
The Grouts. No trespassing. It looks like it's been sealed shut. Here lie the Gordo brothers, too big for any ship. Let's hope the Earth can hold them. Here lie the Gordo brothers, too big for any ship. Let's hope the Earth can hold them. These spots reserved for our privileged future customers. These spots reserved for our privileged future customers.
Nice gravestones, I know, right?
It says, and I quote, Captain Dread's ship charters. 20 pieces of 8. Inquire within.
We need to get some dollars. Let's go check out this houseboat.
I love a house with that nautical look. Are you Captain Dread?
Yeah, man, I'm Captain Dread. What can I do for you?
Natty Dreads.
Thanks, man.
Nice.
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it? No way, man. Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo, he has an embargo on the island. No ships can sail in or out without his approval. There's no way he would let me leave.
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace. Besides, Largo has an embargo on the island.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man, but my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs. And I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Bye. I guess that's that. So I just need one more thing for Largo, and that's the ticket stub for his clothes. Which we didn't know we needed. Let's go talk to him now.
I got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Actually, nothing. I don't care about clean clothes.
No, I don't have wheat loaves.
I didn't think you would. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I lost it while being keel hauled.
Your dog got mauled? What does that have to do with a claim ticket?
Oh, never mind. Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
I got a bucket of mud and a stick and a bone.
That doesn't seem to work. It's too soggy. That doesn't seem to work. I think I'm too clumsy to hold the stick and tie a knot at the same time.
Okay, open the box. Stick. And then string.
I think it's yo-yo string.
Okay, I caught the rat.
It won't fit in my pocket.
Nice.
It's closed.
Now I have a cowering rat.
Cute little fella.
Nice.
I think it's yo-yo string. It's a bucket full of mud. If only I could use this stuff on my lines. Great recipes from the International House of Mojo, page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Okay, do you think we use the rat in the kitchen here? That would make sense then, right? Swoop.
Cute little fella. Good thing this is a cold soup.
Indeed, good thing this is a cold soup.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to work.
The fire's out. I bet it weighs half a ton. I'm no cook. I'm no cook. And there's no glass in the window. Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired!
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life! Look at all the hair! And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk? Well, here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah. You interested?
I don't know. How much does it pay?
420 pieces of 8 a week. First week paid in advance.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Great. Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages. Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
Okie dokie.
I got money. 420. Vichyssoise with rat hair.
I've never been much for rodent seasonings. Yuck, a rat's been swimming in it.
Yuck.
I hate vichyssoise. The fire's out. I bet it weighs half a ton. I hate fruit cocktail. Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail.
Okay, what am I gonna do with a 420? I know. All right, well, we got paid. What can we buy for $420?
Yeah?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing. Hey, don't touch that.
Nice peg leg.
Thanks. I made it myself.
Comfortable looking chair.
It's not for sale.
It says Woody.
That's me. Get away from there. It's not a toy. No, thanks.
No.
Pounds and pounds of nails.
I need all of them.
What a cute little stool.
It's adjusted to my height.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
Shank his ass? Okay.
No, thanks. No, thanks.
Oh, maybe I need to dump the mud on Largo. Right?
Nice. It doesn't seem to stay closed. I think I hear Largo coming.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
No, we got the wood
Maybe
polish
I
from
shouldn't have
him.
done that. He looked pretty steamed.
We got the wood polish from him. We bought it from him, so no, we're probably gonna need the wood polish for something else later on. Maybe. I don't know. We're doing all right, though.
Nice.
You're making me mad, Marty.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight.
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry.
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up. Or else.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
Mom threw it out when she cleaned my room.
What? You beat your mom with a broom? You should treat her better than that.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
It was stolen.
Taking it bowling was a dumb thing to do.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I must have left it in my other pants.
Why'd you trade it for chocolate-covered ants?
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I dropped it in my grog and it melted.
Log welted it? Well, now that is a good excuse, but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you. But I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
All right. Well, I mean, that kind of settles that. All right, now I think we need to get the claim ticket from Largo somehow. We got him dirty, but now we need to get the claim ticket. Oh.
Only one guest. It's empty. They look pretty old. Messy, messy, messy. Largo could be back any minute. They look pretty old. I'd better not touch them. It looks like somebody's trying to grow penicillin. They look pretty old. That doesn't seem to work. 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 I don't want to polish that.
Nice.
I don't like to get naked in other men's rooms.
You again?
I was just leaving. I don't want to steal his bell. I feel bad enough setting his alligator free.
Maybe. All right, maybe I give him the spit encrusted paper.
It's too soggy. It's too soggy. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you. But I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
No, I got the bone.
Gross. Gross.
Bone.
It's blank and kinda soggy. It's blank and kinda soggy. It's too soggy. Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks. It's sparkly clean. Not responsible for stains left on clothing.
No ticket, no laundry.
Yeah, we gotta find a way to get a ticket from him.
You're supposed to be cooking.
I was out of milk.
Nice try, but not good enough. You're fired.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
You'll have to do better than that. No ID, no service.
No thanks. Too many bad memories of piano lessons.
I got fired.
Nice.
But I got to keep the money. A week's worth of pay in advance.
What a dinky little door.
I'm gonna die hungry, blind, and alone. Why me? I never hurt anyone.
I'm not dressed for wrestling.
Rats! Oh, there it is. Thanks.
It's a pile of blank paper.
Got a pile of blank paper. Okay.
Oh, yuck.
Why did it let me combine it?
Oh, yuck.
Why?
Reminds me of a dollhouse I once had. It's too small.
Hmm. %16%. This is gonna take forever. All right, but I think that's a good spot to call it for today. We'll pick this up tomorrow. I don't know what we have to do next, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what it is that we need to do. It won't be too hard. Or it will be. It'll be the hardest thing I've ever done. Or the easiest thing I've ever done. I don't actually know. But we're making progress. That's good. Let's go try and see if there's someone we could go raid. And no one that we normally raid is playing right now. I'm going to leave you all to your own devices. Go have fun. Go enjoy the world. Enjoy your Thursdays. I will be back tomorrow, and we'll keep playing more Monkey Island 2. We'll keep playing more Monkey Island 2. I don't think we're going to play like the entire series back to back, but we're definitely going to play more Monkey Island games. I would like to. I've never played the final 2 games, Tales of Monkey Island or Return to Monkey Island. So I'm kind of excited to check all those out. So we'll eventually like make our way through the rest of the Monkey Island games. They're fun, albeit clunky and awkward, but definitely fun games. So we'll definitely try to play them. Either way, guys, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Enjoy your mornings, afternoons, evenings, whatever you all have going on today. Enjoy the rest of your Thursdays. But I will be back tomorrow morning. We'll keep playing more LeChuck's Revenge here, Monkey Island 2. Never seen Monkey Island. They're very fun and charming. They can be frustrating at times just because it's like not always easy to figure out what you need to do for progress and stuff. You know, and the more you like narrow things down, the less that there are to do. So like when you like get to a brand new area, you get to explore around and like interact with a bunch of different things. You're like, oh, things. And then you have to actually start like progressing. And the more you progress, the less there is to do, which sometimes makes it a little bit harder. I know most point and click games, you know most. How many LucasArts games do you know? But guys, enjoy your Thursdays. I will definitely be back tomorrow. Oh yeah, sorry we're not raiding anyone. I actually need to get going. Are most of them? I think all of them are some form of point and click adventure. Yes. I think almost all the Monkey Island games are all point and click. Yeah. I think Tales of Monkey Island was done by Telltale Games. It was one of the first ones that they did. One of the first ones. Not the first, but one of the first. Back to the Future might have been before that. I actually don't remember, but they used their like newer like style of point and click in that one. And then I think the whatever the last one was, Return to Monkey Island, that one is just I actually don't know what that one's like at all. I've never even seen somebody play it. But yep, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Enjoy your Thursdays.